This video is brought to you by Ageless Geeks.
Cowabunga dudes and dudettes, this is Anthony, aka BatBomb82, and today I'll be doing a review of the Mezco 112 Collective Deluxe Harley Quinn. Now, taking a look at the front, we can see that the figure is showcased in your standard Mezco box, with a black and red Harley Quinn diamond at the center. Turning the box around, we can see multiple images and panels showcasing the figure in multiple posing positions with her different interchangeable parts and accessories. So with the box out of the way, let's crack this figure open and see what we have inside. Alright guys, now let's check out this new Harley figure from Mezco. Now, I think this is the one Harley that we've all been waiting for and been wanting. You know, her and her more, traditional Harley Quinn outfit. And I think Mezco did a really good job. And you'll see some things I have a little problems with throughout this. But still, I like it quite a bit, and that's probably nothing new to you, a lot of people who know I'm a hardcore Mezco fan, and I love almost all of their figures. So the suit came out really, really nice. Again, that traditional black and red looks really, really cool. I love how they were able, the suit itself is red, but they printed all the black onto this. It's really, really cool because you can actually see, like, if you look at the diamonds, you can see the actual fabric under the black right there. Same thing, you can see the printed black on that. See how you can see the fabric underneath and then the black printed over that. It looks really cool. If we zoom into her butt right here, again, you can see those diamonds the exact same way. So it's really interesting how Mezco handles their soft goods, because the way they print like texture and detail and stuff like that on the fabric is just really, really cool. You got the one black boot, the one red boot, some tread on the feet. I love the little fringes right here around the cuffs. These are actually made like of a ribbon-like material. So those are soft goods as well. Those will slide off when you interchange hands, so just be careful not to lose those. We do get poof balls right here on the collar. Mine's a little sticking up like this, and I'm gonna see if I can try and fold it down or whatnot. So that's a little annoying, honestly. I wish this whole collar piece was done a little better quality. It's not bad by any means, but I do kind of feel like eventually over time I might end up losing one of these poof balls and things like that, and this material around the collar just feels a little cheap. That's just my opinion. So but it still works really good, and I do like it a lot. The head sculpt looks really, really good too. Really digging this. The blue eyes, again, nice focus there. The black lipstick, again, that white face. The little poof balls on there, those poof balls are plastic, not soft goods. So this all looks really good in my opinion. I love the way this character just looks, the more traditional. Again, we've been waiting for this for a while to finally get this particular Harley suit in Mezco form, and for the most part, I think it came out really, really good. Okay, so as far as accessories go, we get your standard Mezco stand, this time done with the Harley Quinn diamonds like that, looking really, really nice. We, of course, get the clear articulated arm that comes with all the figures. We do get a bunch of interchangeable hands. So you see I have like a gripping hand right here, more open palm hand. We get different hands for each side, like a trigger finger hand right there. We get more open palm hands for the left side, which is with the black glove, and just all kinds of things. Again, like close-fisted hands. You got the red one right there and the black one right there. So pretty much everything you need for Harley. What I want to do and show first here, we do get interchangeable heads, which is really cool. So let me get this focus right here, like that. And you can see this first standard head, which I already showed you guys. We can just pop this off on a little ball peg like so. Then we could get on this head right here, which is the more laughing head, the more sadistic head. I love this one. We got the tongue and the teeth showing. This looks really cool. This will probably be the head I display her with, just because I think it fits the character the best. So I really, really like that one. We can pop that off, and we can pop on an unmasked head, which is really cool too. This one looks really creepy, so I love that. The face looks really good. The shadows around the eyes, the eyebrows, the black lipstick, the messed up like blonde pigtails with a black and yellow ribbon around it. I mean, I just think this looks super cool, man. They did a great job with it. She looks freaky. You can articulate the pigtails a little bit. They just kind of just rotate there. So, but still, that looks really awesome and really dig that. But for me, I think throughout the rest of the video, and again on my shelf, I'm going to be using that laughing head because I think it came out so cool, man. I love that. We also do get things like this little rag doll of the Joker, which I think is super awesome too. I love the detail. You can see how like the little stuffing is coming out of the seams right there. This just looks, it's not articulated, but I love the stitching. All looks really, really cool, and is held with the arm up like this, so you can actually carry it with her hand, and you'll see some pictures later on. That's a really, really fun accessory. We also do get a grenade here, which is really cool, and we do get a bomb here with some kissing lips on there, a fuse. All that's really nice. Gotta have all this kind of crazy stuff for Harley Quinn. One of my favorite accessories is her little pop gun. I think this came out awesome. The detail on it is insane. You can see right there it says Batman. I would say for Batman right there. And the handle, everything is just super well done. All kinds of good paint on this. This is the kind of quality I like when it comes to Mezco. The stripes, again, you can see the tagging on there, the Harley Quinn diamonds. You can see the little cap right there with Batman on the Batman logo on there. This is actually on a string, so you can actually pop the cap off like it's actually shooting. Nothing actually inside and no effects, but you can get that on there like that. That's really cool, and you can get that holding into her trigger finger hand, and it works great. We also do get her signature hammer here, which is really cool too. I love the detail on this, kind of give it that wood grain look, and the metal bands around that. The handles with all the wraps, the black and red wraps, all work very, very nicely. It's really big and hefty too, so this works out great for any like two-handed poses you can get with her. So works out nice. Might throw off her balance a little bit, so just be careful, but that's really, really cool. And then probably the best accessory is this really awesome rocket launcher. I love the little marks right here. Like, I guess this is how many people she's blown up with this particular rocket launcher. I don't know. But this thing came out really cool, man. So I wonder if we'll see this with another figure in the future, because this thing is very military-esque, and you can I could totally see this with another character. But it works great. You can rest it on his shoulders. You got the gripping hand right here, and then another little handle that you can actually fold up like that to hold with two hands. And this is just really cool. But we also do get this missile effect, which is really nice too. You got the little smoke coming off like that. It kind of fades to the gray into the white. I love this. And this can fit on either of these holes right here, like that, and you can stick it in there. I kind of wish it came with a couple of these. I would have loved to display at least 2 rockets. I think that would have been fun, but again, it works with either of the holes that are in this rocket launcher. And again, you'll see pictures later on with this, but that's so awesome. So we get quite a bit of accessories with her, which I love. She just uses things from like mallets, guns, rocket launchers, pretty much anything she can get her hands on, which I think works perfect for Harley. Okay, so now let's run down her articulation. So the head is on a ball joint, rolls around very, very nicely. It does turn left and right, up and down, and pivot side to side. Arms can go all the way up, down, up and out very far, so that's really nice. No butterfly joint. We get a single bend at the elbow. I know that's a big problem for a lot of people. Totally get that. Rotation at the elbow, rotation at the wrist, as well as a hinge at the wrist. We get a double ball peg in the midsection, which rolls around very, very nicely. Does turn left and right a bit, pivot side to side, and crunches back and forth. So you go back about that much, forward that far, which could be a little more. Hip joints that kick forward that far, back not so much, splits out about that far. This is going to be one of my complaints too. And I get it. And there's a lot of material right here in the crotch area, so it looks a little real. Almost looks like she's wearing like PJs or something like that, which I mean she kind of is. I wish they're a little more form-fitting, but I get it. You got to work with what you got here for an action figure, so not a big deal. But I wish that could be a little more form-fitting. You know what I mean? We got rotation in the upper thigh. We got single bend at the knee. I'm not sure why we couldn't get double bends at the knees. That's a little disappointing, honestly, for posing. That's not cool with that. Seems like it'd be a little bit of rotation at the knee. Ball joints at the ankles, which roll around, rotate up and down, and a tiny bit of an ankle rocker. That ankle rocker is not as good as I wish it could be, so that's going to be an issue too. Overall, the articulation honestly could be better. They really need to work on their female bucks, because there's just so much potential, because I want so many other female characters like Psylocke and Storm and a Poison Ivy and a Batgirl, and I just want all these female characters, but man, they really need to work on their female bodies. With the articulation aside, it's not great. It's not terrible, but it's not great. Everything else about this figure, the look, the accessories, the fun factor, in my opinion, is all there. I think she's really, really cool and definitely a must get. So for a quick size comparison, here she is standing next to a Marvel Legends Deadpool and NECA Batman figures. Also for comparison, here she is standing next to the 112 Collective Joker and Suicide Squad Harley. And just for fun, here she is with little Lego Bat Bomb. So there it is, guys, my review of the Deluxe Harley. Now overall, I think she's a really great figure. I love the fact that we're getting the traditional suit of Harley Quinn, and the face sculpts look incredible. The detailing of all the different accessories that we do get are awesome and so much fun. My biggest complaints are going to be that neck piece, and probably the stretchy pants between the legs are a little weird. The articulation could definitely be better, and like I've said many times, they really need to work on their female bucks. And honestly, I'm not sure how this is considered a deluxe figure. I think it's a great, awesome piece, but I don't know if it warrants a deluxe price tag. She's still very cool, very fun, and one of those pieces that I think all Mezco collectors definitely have to have for their Mezco collection. She's rad, she's cool, and definitely a must get. So please comment, like, and subscribe. Stay nerdy, my friends. Peace.